Hello, this is my video delivery to the English subject. The topic for my presentation is about hardware in modern computers and future trends. Well, to discuss the current computers hardware, it is necessary to develop a brief summary of the beginnings of this. I will not talk of all the developments that have occurred in computers until today, but I will do about what their basic components and architecture. Then I describe the hardware parts of what today we know as personal computer, to finish naming future trends about hardware. So that, what computer circuits are made from? Early electronic computers in the 1940s used vacuum tubes to create logic switches. Later, the transistor replaced the vacuum tubes in the 1950s. Transistors are smaller and don't burn out over time. They use silicon to make the switches. Many 1950s computers used hand-wired transistor boards, like the one shown of the image. Modern electronic computer technology uses logic circuits created on silicon wafers or chips, which don't have to be hand-wired. This is accomplished by printing the transistors on a single chip of silicon. The process is very similar to traditional stone lithography used in graphic design for centuries. This is an image of the first integrated circuit printed on silicon, circa 1960, and the Pentium 4004 is the first full computer on a chip in 1972. Logic circuits made with large transistors, a digital clock, for example, and part of a computer circuit board. Today's computers still require lots of large transistors to interconnect the more complex computer chips. Current computers use a von Neumann architecture, named after John von Neumann, who proposed the design in the late 1940s. This architecture contains a control unit, a arithmetic logic unit, accumulator, and input and output devices. All these parts are important and all together make possible the operation of the computer system works. And now I will name the parts of a personal computer at present. We can divide the components in external devices such as monitor, keyboard, microphone, printer, router, mouse, etc., and as much more complex internal devices such mainboard, also called system board, is the main printed circuit board found in computers and other expandable systems. CPU. This is the heart of a computer. Modern chips get very hot and need large cooling fans right on top of them. Like this. RAM, random access memory device, allows data items to be read and written. Video cards is an expansion card which generates a feed of output images to a display such as computer monitor. Hard drive is a storage unit that can be both external and internal, and is where programs in the computer system are stored. Power supply is the device that supplies electrical power to the system. And finally, all components already in place will be seen as this image. Concerning future trends, I have to say, trends have a bad reputation, especially because often equated with the fashions. I will highlight some trends that are likely to be one trend in the near future. No-touch interfaces. We've gotten used to the idea that computers are machines that we operate with our hands, but the new trend towards no-touch interfaces, for example, Google's Project Glass. Massively online. In the last decade, you could play with thousands of others in real-time multiplayer online games, but now other facets of life are going massively online. An example of this is the Khan Academy, which offers thousands of modules for school-age kids. But what really marks a milestone in the world of hardware present and future will be when it will begin to expand the pervasive use, still being tested, of a new material that has recently been discovered by chance. We speak of graphene, which will change the whole perception that today we have computers and compositions, because with this material will be built microprocessors capable of generating 50 times more effectively than the existing, made from silicon. And that's all. Regards.